What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Talks with Kat. Today we have someone very special on, featuring fashion boundary breaker, innovator, designer. We have Ucdee.
Yeah.
What's up?
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Before we even start, I just want to say you have been a real supporter of Talks with Kat. From episode 1.
Yeah.
You have been a true supporter. I be having events, you be coming out every time. You're a true supporter, and I just really want to publicly say thank you so much, because it means a lot. Yeah. So we had to have you on the pod. We had to chat. We had to just really get into it. Yeah, it is long overdue.
We've been trying to get this done for a little while now, and I'm glad it finally transpired and it's finally happening.
Yes.
I definitely love what you got going on, and it's you give a lot of creators and just people a platform to just talk and have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely see it becoming something major, something
Thank
big.
you. And myself,
for the community.
Yes, that's what I was just gonna say. Myself, I love to have just a community of people. Yeah. I'm not I'm on social media, but I'm not big numbers, big platform, nothing. So I'm just so I guess so happy when people with a platform that have a lot of followers are I'm down to chat, I'm down to talk, because I know there's a lot of people who look up to you, look at your Instagram, get inspired. So we had to just let the people know a little bit about you, not too much, but just a little bit. So let's just get right into it.
Let's do it. Let's rock
So
out.
I know you're Dominican.
Yeah.
We Dominican.
Yeah,
I feel there's this stereotype of a Dominican, what a Dominican man is, what they should dress like, what they should look like. I'm gonna just say it, that's just what I feel like.
That's so true.
It's true, but I feel you're just not that at all. You did not settle for that reputation. So what inspired you to be I'm a fashion mogul, this is who I am? What inspired you?
To be honest, I would probably say my mom, because my mom is really into fashion, and she owns clothing stores back home in DR.
Wow.
And she styles women. She sews custom dresses. There was a period in time where she was sewing dresses for quinces.
Okay,
and, weddings and stuff like that. And I would always, being one of the only boys in the family, I would always have the task of helping her with whatever she needed, the heavy duty stuff, bringing sewing machines in and out of the crib. And that just kind of inspired me to be all right, what is she doing? What is all this at a young age? You get what I'm trying to say? And then obviously my friends inspire me.
Who would you say are some of your friends that you're oh, they inspire me to continue to follow my passion, put that on? Who do you feel
Probably, obviously, number one, you probably won't see me without him. Emmanuel. He owns the brand Seeking Amor, and I'm pretty sure y'all know.
And he's here. He's here.
You
Let me know if you want to come give a little shout out.
It's up to you.
He about to pop in, y'all. Yeah, you could come right over here.
Mr. Amor himself.
Hello.
Go ahead. Can you hear him? Go ahead, introduce yourself. You can.
I'm Manuel Arias, aka
Mr. Amor.
Mr. Amor. But yeah, right hand man right here.
Right? You ready?
We love that. We love a supportive friend.
I'm gonna let y'all continue.
But yeah, he definitely inspires me. And just the friends I've made out here since I moved out here. When I moved out here, I kind of already knew some people from social media. The people that I really connected with is probably Valentino, Nas. I think you know them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, just being around them, they inspire me. They both have their own unique way. I love how Valentino, I see how he kind of takes inspiration from women. And he kind of turns them masculine in a way, which I really like, and I feel it's different because there's no border in between.
Yeah.
To me personally, there shouldn't be a border in between what a guy could wear or couldn't wear, or what a woman could wear and wouldn't wear. We have women going crazy baggy nowadays. Back then, ain't no women was going crazy baggy. You think what I'm saying? So, yeah, Nas, he creates a lot of stuff customized. He's very faith driven, and I'm honestly blessed to have the people that I have around me, because they definitely hold me accountable and inspire me on a daily.
I love to hear that. I think it's really important to have just like a group of friends, a group of people around you who are not only like into the same things but also gonna uplift you and like continue to motivate you to like want to do better. And I think I see that all over social media. Like I definitely see all y'all together. Like I feel like we all see them. We about to put in a video here too. Like we see all y'all together. I think you all dress fantastic, all really do dress amazing, but I think there's also something important that you guys are doing. I think you guys are actively impacting the fashion industry and just like what's currently happening right now on all social platforms. Do you feel like you're impacting the fashion industry? And if you do, like what ways do you feel like you're impacting? And it's okay to like feel like you are impacting, because I feel like you are.
I am in a way, because I mean I get random DMs from people, whether they're asking me for advice, whether it's brand wise, like how to run my brand or how to find a manufacturer, but fashion wise, like people really, I kind of take in the feedback that I get from my supporters or like people that DM me. So people really just be like, yo, like, how do you find the confidence to wear the stuff you wear sometimes?
Right.
Or how do you just walk outside wearing the stuff you wear sometimes? Because I personally think I don't wear the normal sometimes. You get what I'm trying to say?
I would definitely agree.
I just tell them like, yo, at the end of the day, no matter what you do in life, somebody's always going to have something to say, whether it's good or bad. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, I know there's only one person on this earth that can really judge me. And we all know who that person is. That's God, and anybody else's opinion doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I like that you said that. And even going back to what you said earlier about, like, your friend Valentino, with, like, that boundary where it doesn't really... fashion doesn't really have a gender. I feel like you really do that as well. I feel like I seen you wear a lot of like vibrant colors that a lot of like, you know, masculine men might not be super open to, or just like, even I feel like you have this like one fashion piece that I think is so you. Like I think when I think of Ucdee, like I think of this. I don't know if you know what piece it is I'm talking about.
I feel like I know exactly what you're gonna say, but go ahead.
Is it a hat?
Yes. Yes.
I feel like you have so many varieties of hats, and like you tie it together so well within your aesthetic. So me, I feel like everyone has like their signature. I put on a hat today because I was like, but he didn't come with the hat, so it's okay.
I did it. I was like, yo, I'm always wearing a hat. So
but that's such a signature piece, and they're not just like snapbacks. They're not just like fitteds. They're like, I feel like berets, beanies. Like it's so many. You're so like versatile with it. Like what?
My hat collection.
How many hats do you have? He can't even count.
I have in the closet, probably like.
I feel like 30 in there.
Nah,
damn,
it gotta
30
be
hats.
Beanies, everything.
Everything as a whole.
Probably like 20 to 30.
Wow.
Yeah, probably 20 to 30. That sounds accurate.
That's a lot. What
I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, where is the hat? Like,
it's just an accessory.
Yeah.
Now, as you guys see, we're in an era where people accessorize crazy. Whether it's chains, bags, pearls. I just really wanted to find an accessory that, like, you can be like, all right, when I see this, I think of. We gotta keep that clip in.
We gotta keep that clip in because that's a blooper. Well, let's pause and let's fix it. All right, we gotta run back in because you know that was unexpected, but it's okay. Don't come for me in the comments because we gonna come for y'all collectively. But anyways, talking about them hats, I feel like they're just like key signature pieces of yours, and I feel like when I think of you, I think of hats because you're so versatile. I mean, you had red, yellow, like so many. Like where did that start? You're like, oh, let me just put this on. Because like I said, it's not just a snapback. It's not just a fitted.
It's really, like I said, it's really just I wanted to find an accessory or something, like a piece that people would see and just be like, when I see this, I think of D. And I feel like I kind of made it my thing.
Yeah, it definitely is your thing. Like, trademark that because like that is your thing.
It's on the way. We're working on the trademark, yeah.
And like since I saw this red one even that has pearls, and going back to like that whole like feminine thing, like, I love that you do that because you are breaking that boundary where, like, you're not settling for these stereotypes. You're not like, I'm a man, like, I can't have no pearls on my head, like, nothing like that, which I gotta give you your flowers for because a lot of people, like, can't do or step into that boundary. So I have to give you your flowers. But, like, with your fashion and with everything you're doing and all the fits you be putting on, like, do you have any inspirations apart from, like, your friends? Like, whether it's, like, places, people, anything that really just inspires you?
Wow, that's a great question. Besides my friends and my family, there's honestly different things that inspire me. Sometimes I might just be scrolling on social media and I'll see somebody, and, like, lately it's been monochrome outfits. So I have a few outfits coming up for Fashion Week and, like, just planned just for myself, where I want to start just wearing monochrome outfits, like all brown. Like, and I have an all brown outfit that I'm working on, like different shades of brown. I want to do like an all white outfit because that's another topic. People have a stereotype about wearing white pants.
Yeah, literally, literally.
There was a stage where everybody wore white pants, and now, I feel like if you see somebody in white pants, you're gonna be like, you're gonna side eye them. Anyways, but yeah, I really, honestly, it's just social media.
Yeah.
Most of the part, because that's where I spend most of my time, because it's what I do.
Yeah.
I try not to like endlessly scroll, but I'm on there trying to look for inspiration. I get inspiration from nature, from just being outside. New York City a lot too, because since moving here, like, people out here are different.
Yeah, they are.
Like, real different. Like, this is not like Boston at all whatsoever.
Coming from Boston, like, what was it like living out there? With your creative passion and, like, with all the stuff you wanted to do, like, coming from Boston, what was that like?
Boston is more like, out here in New York, you have more outlets to opportunity. You know what I'm trying to say? People definitely show love more out here. And not that there isn't haters. There's haters anywhere you go. But, like, in Boston, the outlets to opportunity is very minimal. Like, minimal. You know what I mean? It's difficult to just be able to have access to certain things, and there's not that many people in the fashion industry like that. Now there's a lot of people coming up. Out of Boston, shout out to the whole city, and shout out to all the supporters from Boston and the creators. One of my homies, Lucius, is from out there. I don't know if y'all know him, but yeah, he's from out there. But yeah, Boston is different.
Yeah, I think, like, New York has so many, like, people in here, and, like, some people, like, there aren't even fashion influencers, but they be dressing, they be putting that on. I think a lot of people get inspired by, like, just being from New York. It's just an aesthetic within itself.
It's a culture thing. It's definitely like,
y'all,
New York is a place of its own. I've always said that New York shouldn't even be a part of the U.S. Like, New York should have its own, like, island, just like, that's New York City, and that's it. Because it's different, but it's always been like that.
Yeah, I think
going back to music,
and
even going back to fashion, like, I know y'all have probably seen the thing where Yachty was talking about New York.
I don't think it's shit going on when it comes to, like, New York fashion. So,
like New York fashion, like,
there's so many things that originated in New York.
Yeah, literally.
Especially in fashion.
Yeah. I think New York holds the bar. I think there's always, like, a competition with New York, with, like, even, like, LA, and, like, not to shit on anybody from anywhere else, but I feel like New York takes the cake. Only because, like, we are, I feel like, the headquarters for fashion. Like, I'm just going to say that, and, like, even New York Fashion Week, like, is so different out here. Yeah. Everybody comes to New York Fashion Week. Everybody's out here. And you going to be attending some stuff at New York Fashion Week? Can we expect to see the vlogs, the fits, all that?
Definitely the vlogs. Definitely the outfits. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm definitely going to be outside for New York Fashion Week. We got a few things planned. One of my homies is having a pop-up. There's a few more pop-ups. And yeah, hopefully in the next few years, maybe you'll see me walk in some shows.
Okay.
During Fashion Week, God willing.
You have the height for it.
Yeah. The height is there.
I'm not gonna lie, you have the height for it.
The height is there, but, you know, We just manifesting it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
In due time,
so modeling is something that you would also like to get into?
For sure.
Yeah.
I would even get into acting. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I almost did it.
Okay.
Actually, I did do it. I'm not gonna lie. There's
not no like Tubi stuff or something, right?
What you mean?
You know Tubi, like them, like y'all know Tubi, like the cringy movies.
Nah.
Okay, don't even try him because he's not on that. Go ahead, I got you, because they would come for you.
Nah, it was. So there was this kid in college in Boston, and I just seen like a listing, and online, and he needed an actor, and it was one late night, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do it. And then I did it, and I ended up going, and he was telling me something about he was submitting the film to be, so it could be featured on Netflix or something like that.
Oh,
but
wow.
This was during the pandemic.
Okay.
And I filmed like the first half of my role, and it just ended up stopping because of the pandemic.
Oh,
so it didn't even come out or nothing like that. But I had a very short scene in there. I'm gonna send you the video so y'all can watch it, and maybe y'all all can see it.
Try again. Here you go.
Butterfingers.
Bro, no, it's just you can't throw.
Yeah, it was cool. That's something I get into too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, acting is fun. I'm not an actor. I play all day. Like I'm not. But I know acting is really like a whole thing within itself.
Yeah.
And I think even like when you're acting, like you can do so many things. Like you can be in fashion. You can have brand deals. You can do this. You can do that. There's really is like no level to what you can and cannot do. But apart from like fashion and acting and modeling, like what are some of your other passions? Like, you know, people have passion projects, things they like to do on the side. I even saw you was playing ball yesterday.
Yeah.
Boston won. Congrats to y'all. But I even saw that. Like, is that something you're also like into?
I think I'm always gonna have a love for sports because my that's where my first love was, playing baseball specifically. I played baseball all through.
He's Dominican, y'all. What can we say? It's just
mandatory.
Yeah, literally.
You can't be Dominican and not have at least tried to become a pro baseball player.
No, facts.
If your parents ain't trying to drill that in your head, then
literally.
But yeah, I do love sports. Some things that I'm looking forward to in like some future ventures is just I don't want fashion to just be it for me. You know what I mean? I want it to be my gateway to open more doors.
Yes.
Definitely styling. That's something I want to get into. I see it's like something that's really popular now. And then there's a lot of things I want to do. I want to hopefully open up a school one day.
Wow.
Like a school or like a program that takes care of kids with autism.
Wow.
Something like that. There's honestly so much. I dream real big.
I think that's the key thing, that people feel like they have to stick to one thing when in reality, like, there's so many things. There's a job for everybody. There's literally so many opportunities. And I hope that throughout your journey and as you continue to grow and like build your portfolio, you also open up opportunities for other people, because I know earlier we talked about like having a community and having like supporters. It's really important, and I think having those people like obviously now hear you talk about it, they're gonna just be more inclined to support and just be a part of the journey. So if you could say something to like your supporters and the people watching to continue supporting and sticking by you, like what would you say?
I would just honestly say I appreciate every, like, whether it's a like, comment, share, a DM, like all the good words that my supporter give me, from just giving me a compliment or just telling me to keep going or just telling me, yo, when are you dropping your next YouTube video, or you should try styling this. Like, that's one thing I appreciate a lot. Like, I really take those things into consideration, and for the people that want to get into fashion, just do it because you genuinely want to and because you have love for it. Don't do it because it's a trend. Don't try to do it for brand deals. Don't try to do it for money. Just do it because you genuinely have love for it. You know what I mean? And if you're into it and you feel like it's a real passion, just stick to it and just walk in your faith and just put faith behind the fact that it's all going to turn out well. Because as long as you walk in your faith, you're always going to be exactly where you need to be. That's something that somebody told me a few months ago, and I ran with it.
Yeah, amen to that. Words of wisdom. We love to see that because I think also a lot of people on social media are young. You know, the youth. We have to continue to empower, uplift them, give them words of encouragement. And right now, I feel like everybody's on social media.
Yeah.
And there's so much to social media. There's good and there's bad. You know, like you can't have a perfect world, unfortunately. So there's good and there's bad. With all the bad stuff and negative stuff that comes with like social media, even down to like posting videos and like posting get readies with me's or anything like that, I feel like there's gonna be that one person that just runs their mouth for free. How do you like combat that? How do you like keep yourself like going? Like you don't pay attention to that.
When they're hating, that means you're doing something right. Like, for real. And it's just bound to happen. Social media is a space where, like, it doesn't matter what you put out.
Yeah.
Like, again, going back to what I said earlier, they're always going to have something good or bad to say, no matter what you do.
Yep.
You can go do something for the community and hand out 100 pizzas to homeless, and they're going to be like, well, why'd you record it?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
They're always going to have something to say, and I guess I've reached a point where I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, at all. And it is what it is. There's only one person that can judge me. We all know who that person is. And it is what it is. I think there was one video where I really had like a lot of hate comments.
Wow.
And it's because I put on a denim skirt. It was a pair of jeans with a denim skirt on top. I don't know if I would wear that now, to be honest, but that one video got a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And I remember scrolling through the comments, and I would even talk about it with the homies, and I would just be like, bro, this is hilarious. Like, I literally just laugh at them because it is what it is.
Yeah, I think there's so many trolls, so many fake pages, so many people. They see you in person, they would never. They would never. So I think, like, I'm glad you keep yourself grounded. I know a lot of people who want to step into, like, putting their outfits out there, putting their authentic, like, brand out there, but they get discouraged from doing that because there are so many people who are going to have opinions.
Yeah.
And I know that that's something I struggled with in the past. Like, even starting my podcast, I was like, damn, like, are people going to watch? Like, are people, like, there's so many, like, questions that go into it. But just knowing, like you said, having that right community, those right supporters is what you have to, like, pay attention to. So speaking of community and speaking of supporters, I want to say I'm a big supporter of your brand.
Thank you.
And I love the brand. Those jeans are like, wow, like insane. And I see a lot of your friends are also modeling in your brand. Emmanuel, for example, like I see him all over the page. I see your friend Valentino. Like those jeans are top. Like they are really nice. I love the pleated like side. They look iron. It looks crisp. So I don't even want to like give an introduction to your brand. I want you to give it because you're gonna do it justice. So let them people know the brand, the name. Give them the tea.
So the brand's name is Rudiments. I actually just kind of rebranded recently. I took some time off to kind of just dig into my craft and what I wanted to really do. My original brand name was Unorthodox, but a lot of people really knew me for, at the time when mesh shorts were popular, I was really into that. And I would kind of go viral on TikTok here and there for the mesh shorts, but I wanted to kind of move away from that and move into something deep into fashion. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I really, personally, like, I get dressed based on how I feel.
Okay.
Like, my emotion. So, in the morning, like, just depending on how I feel, some days I might feel like I just want to go cozy. Some days I want to get a little swaggy. Some days I want to dress up a little bit. And I'm like, yo, like, I want to really deep dive into my brand and kind of put my, like, emotion behind it. Because to me, this whole fashion thing is also a gateway to just release whatever's in my head. Whatever thoughts I'm having.
Like expression.
Yeah, expression. So, that's what my brand is. If you were to ask me, like, what's the meaning to my brand or my brand message, that's most likely what I would say. There's a lot more in store for the brand. A lot of unique pieces. I'm not one person to really like stick into one thing, into one niche. You're gonna see some exotic pieces. You're gonna see some basics. God willing, you're gonna see a lot of good visuals. You're gonna see a lot of well-known like fashion influencers that also happen to be my friends in campaigns, in photo shoots. Like that's just what it is. And God willing, slowly but surely, we're gonna make our way to the top. Hopefully, maybe even you'll see rudiments and Seeking a More on a runway one day out here in New York City, in Paris.
We gotta see like a New York Fashion Week pop up. We gotta see something for sure.
That's gonna come. That pop up is definitely gonna happen.
We have to see that. I love supporting like emerging businesses. I had one of my friends, Monet, on here, and I had said, "Oh, I love supporting small businesses," and she was like, "Hold on, there's nothing small."
I've seen that.
Oh yeah, she was like, "There's nothing small about our businesses."
Yeah.
She was like, "We not gonna say that." Now, ever since she told me that, I've never said the word small business again.
Yeah.
I say emerging business, developing business, because I think even when you're like making millions of dollars and you still are emerging, implementing new things, you're an emerging business. So there's nothing small about your business, but I love everything you're doing. First of all, the aesthetic on the page, clean.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you that. It looks clean, it looks good. There's not a lot on it, which is something that I love. I think, I go on a business page and sometimes there's like it's a lot of stuff, and I'm like, oh wait, like this is clean, it's to the cut. When this episode drops, the jerseys will be out.
Yes.
So the jerseys will be out.
The jerseys will be out.
But even like that, like I saw you sent me a picture of like Emmanuel, and it kind of looked like blurred. Like I don't know. I was like, hold on, like this is different. I'm like, this is different. The visuals, the aesthetic. Like I'm gonna give you all the props. I even feel like the creation of it is like insane. Going down to the denims, like I was ranting about earlier. What was the creative process behind that? Because I know denim is hard to like construct, create, put together. So what was your creative process behind making those?
To be completely honest with you, those jeans, I was scrolling on Pinterest and I seen like a pair of pleated jeans that were different, not like mine, but they had like a whole different style. And one of my favorite things to wear is denim, especially like, well, just pants in general. And I feel like that's something I'm gonna translate and integrate into my brand a lot, like dropping a lot of bottoms. So I was like, yo, how can I take this and
make it your own?
Make it my own, to be honest. And that's really where I got the inspiration from Pinterest.
Wow.
And I was like, then it goes into deciding what color I want to do, what wash. And another thing that I'm really trying to focus on in the future is like the silhouette of certain items.
Yeah. You can change it up. It really doesn't have to be like how pants look. It could be anything.
Yeah. So now we're starting to see like a lot of pants that, let's say, that are real wide in the legs or real wide at the bottom or tight up top, and they start to get wide at the bottom, and a lot of people are starting to like play around with the silhouette of how an outfit looks, like a small top, big bottoms, or a big bottom, big top. And with those pants, that's why I wanted the pleats to kind of create like an illusion when you had them on. So the top of the pants are a little bit tighter than normal, and because of the pleats start at the top, it looks like an illusion going down. So it's supposed to look like they get a lot wider at the bottom. Yeah. Because of the pleats, and that was kind of my vision for it. And
how long did it take you to like fully put it together? Because I know that can take months, years, sometimes to even perfect a sample. It can take a long time. How long did it take you? I
was lucky enough to perfect the first sample.
Okay.
So it really took me, I'd probably say, 2 months.
Okay.
Like 2 months and a half. Usually, when you don't perfect the first sample, you got to get something sampled again.
Yeah.
If the wash is off, if there's something wrong with the stitching. Yeah. So that's like a whole... But yeah, I was lucky enough to perfect the first sample.
That's good. And then the jerseys, too, that will be out. So go get them. But we're going to manifest. It's going to be sold out. Like,
Maybe y'all see another colorway if y'all stay tuned.
Maybe. Ooh, we got the drop on Talk to Cat. Did we just?
Yeah, y'all got the drop.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I won't say the other colorway, but
No, it's okay. They don't need. You know.
it's exclusive.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all after.
Okay. And then I'm gonna drop it down below.
Oh no.
Just kidding. So even creating the jerseys, like,
Yeah.
how was that process? Because that jersey's also clean,
Mhm.
and like even we can get into. I've seen like even our very own Sully in it. You know,
Yeah.
big shout out to cousin.
Shout out to Stuntman
you know,
Sully.
yeah, he. You know, I watched the whole video. He's a clown. Like he
Yo,
just
can
he
we
likes
please
to.
add that video?
I'm gonna add it in here because he likes to play around too much, and this is why he's never coming back on here again.
Need reminders of how you paid. Listening to you heart bump out some.
No, I'm kidding.
Part 2 with Stuntman?
Maybe we gotta have like a group thing. Just have all y'all in here chatting.
That'll be hard.
That'll be crazy, right?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We gotta do that. So we'll you know we'll
Work
talk
out the
about that.
details.
But yeah, he was in it. That video was hilarious. He just don't know how to stop playing around. But the fits were fire. He styled the jersey like 4 different ways. But not even just the style, the jersey itself is like a really nice statement piece. I feel like what I personally, it has like a little bit of a crop to it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like even talking back to like that like little bit of feminine thing, like it's not a long ass tee that guys would wear that's like up to their knees. Like it's really like a little bit of a crop, a good hem. It just looks really, really nice. I personally haven't like seen it in person, but you know, let's get into that. Like, how was that creative process?
That was, I gotta thank God, another smooth creative process. That was my first sample. I perfected the first sample. The silhouette, I really just wanted it to be kind of like boxy and wide.
Yeah.
And cropped. That was definitely the goal. I'm really into like, I'm kind of fascinated by like Paris. Not fascinated, but like I want to visit there at some point.
Yeah.
And I want to go to Fashion Week out there. And I told myself I wouldn't just go and visit until I was invited there for a fashion week. So that's why y'all haven't seen me in Paris yet. But
we will see him there soon.
God willing, for sure. But the jersey, so on the patches, it says Paris World Champion 2010. And then on the other one, it has like a fake address in Paris. But that was really what it was inspired by. And I've grew up playing sports. I love sports. And I think soccer has one of the best jerseys of all sports because they're very, very creative.
Yeah.
So that's where it kind of all tied in. My love for sports, and then seeing soccer jerseys, inspo, that kind of.
I love how you get inspired by like so many different things. Like you're not subjected to like one lane. Like you have sports and nature and this and that. Like it's just so many different things, which is what makes your pieces really unique. Even down to like the design of the R, it like looks really, really cool.
Thank you.
Like I love like it's kind of like a bubble. Like I don't even like to describe it because I may describe it wrong, but it looks really, really clean.
Yeah, thank you.
And I love the colors. Like I love the red. Like it just is fire and clean. So when you were like, okay, like how did you know like, okay, this is ready, I want to put it out there?
When I got it, and honestly I put it on, red's my favorite color.
Okay.
And I put it on, and I seen it fit exactly the way I wanted to, and I was like, yeah, this is it. Like you kind of just get a feeling, whether it's like goosebumps or the excitement or whatever the case is. It's a feeling that's not really describable. Like I really cannot put it into words, and I'm sure any designer, any creative can really understand. I just got that feeling, and I was like, yeah, this is it, and we're gonna make it happen. You feel me? And my homies was like, yeah, bro, this is it.
You showed it to like your friends first before putting it out there, or like who was the first person apart from yourself to see it?
Probably Emmanuel.
Yeah. And he gave you the green light. He was like, "This is fire."
Yeah.
Or was
he was like, "Bro."
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily the green light. He just gave me his opinion on it. Not that it affect what I'm gonna do personally, but I'm open minded enough to take in constructive criticism or take in my homie's opinion, because I only keep people around me that, you get what I'm trying to say, that I take information from it and like that I feel confident enough to be like, he's not telling me this for any bad reason.
Right, of course.
Gonna take, you know what I'm trying to say? So he was like, yeah, bro, this is it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let's run it. Let's do it.
Okay.
So,
that sounds
how it
we love a
transpired.
supportive friend, so we do love that. And I also love someone who can like be honest, keep it real, and just like give you their like actual feedback, because I feel like those are the people who want to see you like succeed and thrive and do best. People around you who just gonna yes everything and like lie to you,
don't
like
no yes man.
We don't like those. We don't need those.
You gotta keep people around you who are solid. Like I know, like I trust the fact that like I got homies and like the people around me that I know they're not gonna tell me anything for any bad reason.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? And
it's okay to disagree. It's okay if you think something's really good, your friends don't. Like, it's okay, but as long as, like, the opinions are out there and, like, you guys are able to, like, hear those different opinions, it's going to thrive. But going back a little bit, I know you said you had a different name for your brand. It was Unorthodox, correct?
Yep.
What made you make that pivot and, like, rebrand? When was you, like, okay, like, I want to change? And it's okay to do that. I think a lot of people start a brand and they feel like they have to stick to this, but as industry changes, as things develop, as you grow as a creator, and as your style develops, you might want to change and implement new things in your brand. So when was that for you where you're like, okay, I need to change, or I want to change, I want to revamp?
So late last year, I went through an issue with my brand before where I got scammed for a whole order.
Oh, wow.
And I had to refund all my customers.
Wow.
And I did that, and I was like, and at the same time, I was at a stage in my life where I was going through a lot of changes. And I was like, I just need a change. And I felt like I was growing up myself, becoming more mature. So I was like, I want a name that's like, that sounds more mature, that rolls off the tongue a little bit easier. Something that looks a little cleaner in terms of like a logo and stuff like that. So I just started brainstorming, and I actually came up with the name Rudiments prior to me even starting Unorthodox.
Okay.
But I had a friend at the time that we're no longer friends, unfortunately, but we had spoken about starting a brand together. And I had came up with the name. And I had confronted him like, yo, I'm changing my name from Unorthodox to Rudiments. I'm just letting you know. And he was like, why would you do that? Like, we were supposed to do that together. And at this point, it wasn't really cool. I was just telling him so he knew and he wasn't surprised. Long story short, I ended up doing it. But the definition to Rudiments is actually the first step in a subject. A subject could be replaced with anything you want. I don't really like tie in the actual definition with what it means to me, but
it's a really unique name. Like, it's really unique.
Like, I'm the owner of it, so it sounds kind of biased, but the name is fire to me. It's different.
Yeah, of course, it has to be fire to you. If it's not fire to you, then like that's a problem. I think like when you're creating a business, putting a business name, creating your pieces, like you have to like it. You cannot not like what you're putting out there, because at the end of the day, as we said earlier, it's like a form of expression. It's like you're literally like your baby, like what you create. So you have to love it, like it, or else like it's not gonna, like you're not gonna deliver that like confident rollout, that confident brand like awareness or anything like that. You have to really like love it and like it a lot. When you made that pivotal change, did you feel more like, I would say, like satisfied or happier when you made that change?
For sure. I felt like I could take a deep breath. Yeah. Because, like I said, I was at a stage where I was growing myself and I was going through like a lot of changes and stuff like that. And and I was like, this is what I need. I made the change. The transition was fairly smooth. I had a little issues starting off. But,
and that's okay.
That's normal. No journey.
Yeah, no journey is easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It was smooth. Everything's going well. I have so much planned for the future that I know, and God willing, everything's gonna, transpire.
Yeah. And here at Talks with Cat, we are going to always support and always push for your brand, because I feel really confident in your business. I know you feel really confident in it. You have something dropping. It will be out, but y'all still need to support, still follow.
Stay tuned.
So to those people who are like listening or watching for the first time and hearing your business for the first time, what's one thing you could tell them about Rudiments that you're like, you should support me because?
You should support me just because of the fact that, like, any piece you grab from us is definitely going to be top quality.
Okay.
It's not going to be something that you could just find at any store. Although people don't really impress the shop anymore, but this is not going to be your regular.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I can't niche down. I just want to be a person that, like, you're not going to know what I'm going to drop next. You're not going to be able to expect, like, I might drop some pleated jeans now, and I might drop the craziest bomber jacket or jean jacket next, and that's just, it is what it is.
We love the unexpected.
Yeah.
This is gonna just force y'all to stay tuned. Yeah. We love the business. I want a big shout out to it. Congrats. I wish you the best on the journey. Everything to come will come. You know, keep God in your corner. Keep praying, because it will happen. But we are gonna change things up a little bit, and we sweating. We are going to change things up, and we are going to be doing something new. We are going to be doing fashion hot seat questions, but don't get nervous. It's nothing crazy.
Let's do it.
So this is how it goes. I have some questions here on the table. We're each going to take a chance, like, asking the question, and then we have 10 seconds to answer, and you just got to, like, say it. Anything crazy, we'll edit it out. But, like, you know, just pick it up, ask the questions. We both get to answer. So when I pick it up and I ask it, you answer first, and then vice versa. I'll go first.
Let's do it.
Okay. What is your current favorite fashion trend?
Ooh.
10 seconds.
Probably the really long jorts.
Okay. He just got a pair of, like, really long, like, kind of, like, not denim, but it's like they're from GV. Like they just like some long pants, and I like those too. Those are good.
The camel ones?
The regular is the black pair.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those are fire.
Yeah, those are tough. Yeah,
okay, I give you that. That's good.
Yeah, I like that trend.
Okay, for me, I would say accessories. Like I really like the accessories on the bags. I feel like the girlies are eating us up with, like, the accessories on the bag. They're going ham. They're going crazy.
For sure. It's getting different.
Yeah, it is. And you said that earlier about, like, accessories and jewelry. Like, they're eating them up. Yeah,
that's one thing, again, Valentino does well. He accessorizes his bags crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
If you haven't peeped, I'm going to send you some of his posts. It's tough.
Yeah, we love to see that. All right, go ahead. Your turn. I don't know why I'm so nervous. If you can't read my handwriting, let me know.
Who is a current fashion mogul? Mogul, yeah.
Mogul, yeah. Mogul. I'm gonna say What's Good. Do you guys know What's Good?
Is that she's fly as hell.
She is like she's the one. I went to an event this week, last week, called Envision Fest. And she was talking about her creative journey, and she literally started off at Kith, like, just working retail.
I seen her.
And she's, like, this cute-ass little, like, oh, my gosh, she's fantastic. But just, like, her fashion presence and, like, what she puts on, like, she's top for me. So I feel like she is really someone who I'm like, yeah, she got it. Who do you feel like for you?
Damn.
We're going to put a timer in here, so.
You should put a timer, because I already ran past my 10 seconds.
10, 9... 7.
Honestly,
ooh,
I'm gonna say Yachty.
Okay.
As basic as it sounds, but he came in, and it's like everybody wanted to dress like Yachty.
Yeah.
And if you disagree, cool, but, like, recheck your facts.
Ooh.
Respectfully,
I seen that trend on TikTok. Even was like how to dress like Lil Yachty.
Yeah,
that was
like,
going crazy.
Yeah, him and his whole swag and his whole concrete thing, like, and Tim's has always been a thing. We all know that, but it's something about, like, people know when Yachty and his crew puts on Tim's and baggy pants, everybody just wants to
hop on that. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna give you that.
I'm a victim because I wear baggy jeans and Tim's too.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous for this one.
Ooh.
Okay, what would you rate my outfit 1 through 10? Now, if you give me a crazy answer, I'm gonna cut it. I'm kidding. Go ahead. You could be honest.
It's a good fit. I give it a solid 8.5.
Okay.
It's
okay.
swaggy.
I
It's
take
swaggy.
that. I take
It's
that. I
swaggy.
take that.
The hat.
The hat.
top.
That
It's-
I was like, I'm gonna put on a hat because he
yeah.
gonna come with a hat. He didn't come with a hat, but it's okay.
Good fit.
Now
good fit.
I gotta rate your outfit. Okay, he got the ups on. Very New York. Very New York. I'm gonna give this a 9. I think the jewelry, like the necklace, I love the sheer shirt.
Thank you.
I give it a 9. Yeah, I give it a 9.
Thank you.
What would you feel like would have made my outfit a 10? Like, what would you change? Or what would you add?
Damn.
It's not a part of the thing, but... You know, he's into styling.
Did you come with a bag?
I did. My Louis duffel.
Oh, damn. We got Louis duffel, by the way.
Yeah, I got a Louis duffel.
You
gotta bring the duffel.
I gotta see the duffel because I have to see it with the fit. Oh, wow. We go... I'm not gonna lie. I'm jacking it. Yeah.
Okay.
It was just missing a bag.
It was just missing
Yeah, it was just missing a bag.
You know, we sitting having a chat. I'm not gonna have a bag, but okay. Okay.
I came with a bag too.
You did?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna up it to a 10. We're gonna up it to a 10. A bag can really tie a look together. I like that bag. I like that color.
Thank you.
Whose turn is it? Oh, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is my turn.
We got like 2 more questions left.
Who is the best dressed person apart from yourself?
Ooh, I'm gonna say my friend Jen. I don't know if you know Jen. She's like Sully's girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Well, she's not like on IG like that. She don't be posting, but she be putting that on like all the time. She's very into like, she's just great. She dresses so nice and like, I hope that one day she's like, okay, I'm gonna start posting fits.
Taking it serious.
Cause she would eat up Sully. Like, she would really like, she would.
Sully, you got caught, my boy.
Yeah, like she really be putting that on and she does it so like effortlessly. Like the other day she had on these pants, these jeans that had like a skirt on the side. Like I was like, yo, like
how'd you just pull that
with
off?
some little kitten heels. Like she ate down. So I'm gonna say Jen. Yeah. Who would you say?
I feel like this is a tough question.
You have a lot of friends around you that also dress really nice. So no shade to anybody.
I don't want to rank them. My homie Emmanuel. Swaggy.
He right here.
He's swaggy for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. That's a good one. Okay. Last question. What is your least favorite fashion trend?
Wow. I feel like this. Damn. It's a good question. It's a really good question. This might be the best question. It's the question of the day. It's not really honestly a trend that I do not like. I feel like it just trends come and go.
Yeah.
I feel like we need them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. It's just how you take it and integrate it into your own swag.
Yeah.
So I don't really. There's not a fashion trend that I don't like.
Okay.
Or it's not. Maybe I don't like it specifically for me. But yeah, like you see how I said I like the long, like capris looking jorts. I'm tall, but a part of me doesn't know if I could pull that off.
Okay.
So I might experiment with it, might not, but for me, I feel like I don't like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, and please don't come for me, because a lot of my friends be wearing this, but like, I don't really like the heels with socks. Like, I don't know if you've seen that. People be ooh.
Heels and socks is
people
crazy.
Okay, there's like socks that have like these cute little ruffles. You can put them. People I've seen wear like Hanes.
Like the white ones?
Yeah. They be wearing like Hanes with the heels. And I'd be like, damn, I don't know if I personally like, I like that. I don't know. I can't.
How do you feel about guys wearing heels? I feel like I've been seeing a lot of guys wearing like these Margiela heels, heavy heels.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I don't mind it. Like, I feel like if the outfit itself looks good, it's okay. I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like anybody can wear whatever they want. And if it looks good, it looks good. Walking in heels is a different story. So, like, I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like if you like it, you like it.
Yeah, I haven't stepped foot into the heel game. I don't know if I will.
But there's like boot heels that aren't like literally like stilettos that are like girl heels. But like I feel like when they first started manufacturing heels, they were specifically tailored to like a woman's foot. So now with like it's so narrow. It's so narrow and like it's literally curved like for a woman's foot, but now it's like so developed, it's so like progressive in the current times. I feel like they are making like boot heels and heels tailored to men, large sizes too, like everything.
I don't think they make heels in my size.
No?
I wear size 13.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah. I'm like, I go on shoe sites sometimes. Like I have this brand that they send me loafers like fairly often, and I try to check out the women loafers, and they never have my size.
Damn.
Like, do they make size? Do they make women's shoes in a big enough size? What is that, like a 15
I don't even know. I don't even think that.
14 and a half is a 13 in men's?
I don't even know.
I don't know, but I don't even think they make.
I don't think, cause like there's like when people are creating like shoes and stuff, I think they like make like average sizing to what like the average woman shoe size would be. Yeah. I don't think it goes past like a certain size.
I might have to make.
But you know, you up in it, you probably can be like, let me get a custom.
I'll make my own. At some point.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
That was fun though. Oh my gosh, there's a fly. There's just a lot happening today up in here. But it's okay.
Vibe is different.
Yeah, so that was our hot seat questions. I don't even know if it was 10 seconds or not, but we got through that.
It was yapping. It was good questions.
It was good questions. Yeah, we will be asking different questions. I just like to like put people on the spot sometimes because to like just think a little bit and not feel so like, oh, I have to give like a crazy long answer. Like, no, just like say how you feel. Say it right now. Yeah. But even going back, talking about fashion, everything, again, congrats to everything that you have done. I do want to talk about, like, when your page started growing. Like, I know you sent me the video that officially, like, took you viral. Like, when you started getting all those, like, people, followers, like, what was that like for you?
It was like, damn, like, is this real? Like, because I would always scroll, and I had homies that got traction like that.
Yeah.
I would always scroll on my homie stuff, and I'd be like, damn, like, this hit a mill, this hit a mill, this hit 100K. Like, bro's doing numbers, that's fire.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it was like, wow. I didn't necessarily think too much of it, and I just continued with it. Like, I just kept doing what I was doing. That's pretty much it. When I first seen my page really start growing, I had went on a 30-day challenge of posting every day. And then it's crazy because this is how I got really close to Valentino and Nas. We all kind of did it. It was me, Emmanuel, Valentino, and Nas. And we had a group chat, and we were like, yo, we're posting every day for 30 days. We posted every day. We would send each other, like, text, like, reminders.
We love that.
I still have all their post notifications on.
Oh,
like, I
wow.
have all my homies' post notifications on. So whenever any of my homies post,
you're on that,
like I get a notification. I'm like, I'm gonna go show love. But yeah, we did the 30-day challenge. Some of us ended up doing 60. Some of us ended up going 90. I personally went over 100 days, and I was just posting every day. And this is when I'm like, yo, like, I want to get to that point where I'm getting brand deals. I want to get to that point where, you know, people, you know, are inspired by me. I want to be able to inspire the younger version of myself in a way. You know what I mean? So that's just really how it transpired.
I love to hear that, and I like the community, supportive friends. A lot of people don't have that, especially like stepping into like the fashion scene of things in New York. It can be a little intimidating, like making those connections, having those friends, and like even like reaching out to people and like becoming friends. It is hard.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm very happy for you that you have that support, and your friends as well having you like post notifications on. Like, that's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
Like,
that's real.
That's how it is.
Yeah, we love that support. This has been so much fun. Like,
it's been a blast.
It's been
I was
so
excited
good.
about this.
Yeah, it's been long overdue, I said. But like, before we even wrap up, I do want to get into the fit, a full fit breakdown. Let us know where everything's from. Go ahead. We need a breakdown.
The watch. Shout out to my mom. She actually thrifted this for me.
Mm-hmm. And big shout out to your mom even for inspiring everything.
Facts.
Everything. I'm
gonna send her this. She's gonna be like, "Wow, mijo." Shout out to her. She gifted me the ring. The vest. Some brand sent it to me. The mesh top from ASOS. Shout out to ASOS. They sent it to me. The trousers, the pants, good cargos. Shout out to Black Taylor. They sent it to me. Good Air Forces. I actually need a new pair. And that's really about it. No head top today. I got a nice bag to complement the fit. And that's pretty much it. You know what's a crazy fact? I just bought 2 new things. But I haven't bought clothes all year.
What?
I swear.
I did. Oh, God.
I think we're good. But
I'm looking real ghetto right now, but
you
it's
good.
okay.
I haven't bought clothes all year.
To me, I feel like you shop every other week.
Nah. I've been like blessed enough to receive a lot of clothes.
That's good.
And then I got to the point where it was like I was dressing classy a lot, and I was blessed enough to get a deal from a brand that they sent me 2 new pair of loafers every single month.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got that, and I just bought some pieces from one of my homies actually on Depop, just recently, like a few days ago. But I haven't bought clothes all year. I haven't bought myself a clothing item all year.
So if y'all need free clothes, y'all know where to go and who to ask, because at this point, shit.
Oh, nah, come shopping in my closet.
No, that's insane. Like, wow, I'm waiting for like Labor Day weekend to like get my deals because, you know, we need to shop on discount, of course.
I do want to. That's one thing I do want to do though. I don't have the wardrobe that I want yet, but I do definitely.
Which is insane because, wow.
I want to start putting into that a little more.
We gotta do come shopping with me Talks with Cat edition feature UCD.
Yeah, we can do that.
We could do that.
Yeah, get Talks with Cat outside.
Yeah,
we can do that. That's fire. But it's just that's just a blessing to be able to. You know, you save money when you don't shop, but you need to shop if you want to. Well, you don't need to shop if you want to be fly, because I made it happen. But yeah.
Shout out to you for real, because that is big, and the time and effort that even goes into shooting content, taking pictures, editing videos, like having your friends prop up, like it's a mission. It is, but you get it done and you do it well. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to the brand. Big shout out to everything. I know, like, I have one final, like, question. I love to pray. I love to keep myself grounded. Is that something you do as well to keep yourself grounded and to keep yourself going? You mentioned a lot about, like, faith and God. Is that something you do as well?
All the time. I've reached the point where, and this is something that I kind of started to pick up on or notice, I'd probably say like a month and a half ago. Because I kind of recently really started my journey with bringing myself closer to God. And I would say it was at the beginning of this year when I rebranded and when everything changed. I was going through that transition. I was at a point where, I'll be real, I felt alone. And the only person I could run to was God. And that's done it all.
It's a real big judgment-free zone. It is a safe space. Keep all your secrets, all your thoughts, everything. Just talking to the man above, I think, is super important. So, yeah, I love that. I love to see also a Dominican literally changing the path, because I feel like Dominicans are literally overlooked.
Yeah, for sure. There's a bunch of stereotypes.
Literally, there's so many, but, like, I'm so happy to see that. I've had a couple Dominicans on here, too. Even Sully, like, I love to see my people just, like, changing the industry, changing stereotypes, not settling, breaking boundaries, creating their own businesses, being business entrepreneurs, fashion moguls, and even going back to the intro, like, you are innovative, you are very creative, fantastic designer, big supporter, which is why I feel like you deserve a lot of love, because you are a big supporter. Yeah, so a big shout out to you. This was a blessing.
Shout out to you. I gotta give you your flowers too, because Because I remember like when I tuned in,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how I found your page. I think it might have been Sully.
It probably definitely was.
Sully reposted something that he made.
Okay.
And then I went on your page.
It was probably like
you,
that
and then
birthday
you reposted
shoot.
her, and then I seen the whole whole talks with Cat and this and that, and I was like, yo, like let me tune in. This is dope. So before you even dropped your first episode, I was tuned in, and then I've been watching every episode since.
Yes.
I like I told you, I really like what this brings and what it's gonna continue to bring, and it's gonna continue to grow, and like bro said, this is gonna be bigger than Complex. Like this is gonna be big time.
Complex, I'm coming for you.
If y'all haven't heard about it, oh, that's a shot.
No, I'm kidding.
If y'all haven't heard about it, y'all gonna hear about it. Y'all gonna continue to hear about it. And I thank you for your kind words, and I hope and pray that God walks hand in hand with you and everything.
Thank you. The energy was definitely high in here because my posters kept falling. It's the the energy in the room, just you know. But you guys, if you're not supporting him, support him now. I'm gonna give him a chance to shout out his socials.
You'll find me on all my socials, UCDEE_. First name is Dariel. Brand name Rudiments, RUDMNTS on IG. You already know.
Tune in. If you're not tuned in, you're missing out. Tune in now. And that's a wrap. 5th episode of Talks with Cat.